Let's get the ball rolling here. Side call. Hey, conduit's on. Three have done.
Then go and find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
Many rats scurry in and out of the this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
What's this? I found something.
You may think this what you want. Those books are ours. We will have them back. Well, by the boot soles of Burl Boonhammer, what?
Another human in Hunter's Edge. State your business, whelp.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gutgouger, I'm glad to see another human face.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to him.
Regular ray of sunshine, ain't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak. And by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tanneroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it. Thought you were all holed up in Highbehind. But it pleases me. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder. For by the beard of the Bear Slayer, there are too many green ears.
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
You're looking rather fleshy, Resk.
What do you
Have
call
you
that?
always been such a glutton?
What is it that you
Did someone leave another door open?
Say death, but it's for a second life, and they a lovely sight up there, all in a row. Sang about myself, I did. Each of the little darlings, a sweeter sight I couldn't ask for. I never did much care for the term myself. I'm more of a caretaker, you see. The world's a wild place, unpredictable at best. But here, on these gallows, there's peace. Can't condemn in this life, perhaps, but when they come to rest in my usage, their sins are washed away. These aren't thieves and murderers and traitors, you see. After I've laid most of them, yes, but that's far from my only order of business. Our great Queen Clotilda is no stranger at getting her claws bloody. I handle all the dreaming dears when she's done with them all the same. Whether they're my little ones or hers makes no difference. I'm happy to bring them here, to rest among me and mine. It'd be an honour. Where ought we to start? Paulie came first, the little rogue. A human he was, and Clotilda ordered him hanged while Yar was out on the hunt. He was the first I got to tuck in myself. Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. The fussy little dear didn't want to go to sleep. No, no. Kicked and screamed, he did. But he started to calm down a bit after. Oh, my little Tierlo. He was a sweet one right from the start. A thief, I think he was in his last life. But he accepted what was to come easy as pie. The guards handed him to me, limp as a doll and shivering with fright. You mean? He was one of Clotilda's. After some impertinent question or other, I believe it was. Impertinent questions. A plague among we orcs they are, ending more death than horn rot these days. Well, Clotilda dispatched him, but it was I who collected the great heavy deer and strung him up here. Clotilda said he'd be a warning to the others, but I thought
Matilda over the edge.
What about that?
Who'd have thought the greatest threat to the Immaculus would be one of their own?
Well. What do we have here? Human reinforcements. No need for a sub... Do you pretend not to know me, child? Surely you stare into my left eye each time you admire that the All-Mother called me here to find a certain tiny herd of sheep missing from her flock. Ah, the wolfish shepherd woman, she. I am rats, kitten. Rats are always the answer. There's no hole they won't find, no stench that can deter them. No, there is no hiding from a rat, and so there is no hiding from me. Lost lambs, yes, flee the slaughter. Naughty, naughty. I'll give them quite the spanking when my rats whisper to me where to find. The All-Mother believes those villagers, being the one-time servants of the wizard, will know how to find him. Or at least how to break the enchantments shielding his house. Our mother, yes. And we do suckle from the teat of her goodwill. No wonder so many of us starve. An iron fist in an iron glove is our Gratilda. She doesn't tolerate failure any more than I tolerate a spring nymph stealing glimpses of me during bath time. No, Shira, I say. What? Do I look like his secretary? And even if I were, with my head in a tight little bun and my quill at the ready, the All-Mother doesn't share her every concern with me, you know. No, perfectly disciplined, aren't they? They obey my every command, and when I die, they'll all leap into my grave so that they needn't be.
See how these rats labor. Even the lowliest beast bears a loyalty utterly unfound in the so-called higher species.
It isn't the high species you've got to worry about. It's these revolting...
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Well, a second life, I say. A peaceful
Cards, 3 shiny ones. Back to me now. I'm gonna call it a last.
Now for the slot. All the better.
Oi!
Sodden all the way to my boot soles.
Tell her to stay in the warehouse.
Tell the old mother you've a problem with her judgment if you feel so strongly about it.
This swill is hardly better than swamp water.
My post since the beginning. I suppose you just...
What do you call that?
Take notice. Right, I do. Once I split a human so clean in half, all is in a state firm as a...
Dance, heave that sack of rot in time. To your health.
Thanks for me strong as
I'll test you by the day.
whiskey,
Well,
not
not
goblin
No.
piss.
There are more barrels to be found yet.
Enough. What do you call that?
Who do you think it was what took Gorig's all? And if I know, why are you so
Resk, you've got to the count of 1 to kneel. Perhaps you haven't heard, whelp. Every time a foot soldier disturbs leader, a word that hardly suffices. I lead them as far as the head leads the body. They serve me and live in service to me. I am loved by them. I am craved by them. I choose from among them he who pleases me naturally. There are few finer pleasures than standing before the fruits of one's labor. A stack of gold and goods to one side, I've developed a particular affinity for tenebrium of late. The sheen of it rather pleases the eye. My boys know not to keep a shard of the stuff from me. Consider this miserable, you say? I quite like it. Save the altogether hideous pink apes infesting the place. But exterminating them was a rather titillating diversion, I must admit. The townsfolk here were no different from those in the north. The larger ones beg me to spare the smaller ones. The smaller ones bleat like lambs for the larger ones. Yet they each squeal just the same when you split their piggy skin from nose to navel. Yes, I dare say the wizard won't be so pleased with himself for evading us when he returns. His servants' entrails will be wreathed among his grapevines, and the rest of the villagers are already hacking away in the tenebrium mines. Our conduit didn't describe every detail of her plan to her mold-eyed pets in the mines. Well, no matter. It hardly concerns you. But that's a matter of magic, not the erotic virtues of your mother's rot-rancid corpse. I doubt anyone from Silverglen will be of use. So it seems, but even the cleverest magician cannot conceal his tricks forever. The wizard may have fled, but he left a passel of servants behind. Servants I very much doubt will be immune to the charms of my screws and cleavers. But how very obvious! Who better than a cow to bring a frightened calf back into the herd? Surely you and that bootlicker's sensibility of yours ought to have an insight or two into where a servant might seek sanctuary. Our rat catcher, regrettably, seems to be in need of some direction in the matter. Have had the pleasure of making his acquaintance. Careful. He was only just released from the hangman's cells. What was the case? Ah, yes. I believe he ordered his rats to chew out the tongues of every last infant within a western orcish tribe. An answer to some insult or other from the tribe's all-mother. Or so I heard. He's dangerous, yes, and quite mad. But I'd trust him with my own neck. There's not an orc in Riverland that would dream of crossing Rutilda, no matter how mad. One of my boys, in love with one of Jarl's. Perhaps the All-Mother ought to investigate this matter personally. Nothing sets an orc on the street.
What is it, monkey face? The all-mad she is the sun and the moon.
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the plunder.
Rutilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Oh, I'm dripping.
You there, boy. Can it be true? You claim to love this human scum?
Love? No, All-Mother. I only have eyes for you. Of course.
Do not lie to your all-mother, or she'll use your esophagus for a leg warmer.
Mother, it's just... I didn't mean to. I couldn't help it.
So you admit to this affair?
Yes, Mother.
There, we have the truth. Very good. As for this transgression, I trust that in the last several moments you've realized your terrible error.
Yes, Mother. Terrible errors, never to be repeated.
And I suppose I can trust you never to so much as glance at this worm-fleshed fool again?
Yes, Mother, of course.
As I thought. There. Look, calm yourself.
You said it was me.
The All-Mother cannot follow.
Now in a second, I was supposed to know what you did with them. Excuse me. I'm just overcome with your kindness. Thank you, Mother. Thank you.
Disgusting, traitorous filth.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Don's probably lost the bloody thing, or we don't know.
I've got my eye on you.
No rats here, it seems. Perhaps they're all on the hunt.
Or perhaps they made it into the barkeep's stores and now they're sleeping it off. Commercial trying to blow us to bits. Well, we've got the key in any case. Now to return it to one worthy party or other.
Or have a look at that armory ourselves. I'll bet these soldiers keep a fine collection of equipment.
Hurry it up with the whiskey. You fancy kitchen yard?
Oh, hello, funny lady. 1, 2,
Murdered in the...
I assume you address me. Good. Nope.
Villagers left to the Orc Queen suffered far worse fates.
I'm just fine, sir man. And you? Oh, hello, funny lady. Yay, new toys, new toys.
Something's wrong. This is the monster who killed all those villagers? This child?
Mum! Oh, the best mum in the whole wide world. Usually, orcs like me scramble. She brings me lots of toys and friends, and she showed me all the best games to play. At first, I didn't like how the toys would holler and cry when I'd make ribbons on them, or play eyeball.
Grutilda.
Yeah! That's my mum's name. Did you meet her?
You want me to, but this can't be right. The orc I remember, he was evil. A sadistic monster. This is...
Hello. I remember you. We used to be friends, didn't we? Yeah, we were great friends.
This isn't right. I'm gonna...
It's all right, Madora. We're here together. No harm will come to you.
Sorry, pretty toy. Oh, but...
Comrades, my mind's racing and my heart's going like a snare drum. To be here, face to face with my greatest enemy and to find that I've hated him with every drop of blood in these veins. Hated him till my... But now I find he's as simple as a child. Maybe he even thought all the cruelty and all around us. More victims. And years stretching behind us. And years stretching ahead of us. More, but you, comrade. Time and again, you show me the valor inherent of forgiveness. You face the impossibly cruel or weak, and you offer... Still, I cannot forgive this monster. He may well be confused, and he may have been mistaught, but that won't stop him from killing...
Are you mad at me? Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever it was, I'll not do it again. I promise.
The powers of slime and sludge.
Sweet relief.
Back on my feet again.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
They didn't spare a soul.
None that couldn't serve them whiskey anyway.
Feeling hot under the collar.
Can't you see my bloody cup is empty?
Perhaps you haven't heard, whelp. Every time a foot soldier disturbs me, I take it you have it in your very possession, you say. Prove it. I find it rather unlikely that Lieutenant Gurul could have let it out of his sight.
We ought to give her the key. When she sees Gural's failure, she'll destroy him and it'll be...
Manipulating the orcs into doing our dirty work?
It seems Lieutenant Gurul has rather a lot to answer.
Why are you so
Hopping all the way to my boot soles.
Get crafted a beverage that doesn't taste like us.
With which they kissed. Look here! Look at you! How I admire one whose head is lodged so firmly upon their shoulders, like a spire that rests upon the breadth of its foundation. Not I, alas. I fare not so. For I may replace my battered cranium as jauntily as a wizard may his hat. Just consider some of these examples here before me. How I admire this one's kingly brow. Why make a permanent choice? Why not cater to the occasion as called for? I would, but for the question, where does the soul reside? And so I ask, where are you? O ephemeral soul, if in a tooth you may be pulled, if in an arm you may be broken, where are you? Oh, as have we all. Townsfolk would sit on these benches and talk about their day. Children would sprinkle water at one another and snigger. Now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer. And all that is sprinkled about is blood. Days pass me by no longer. Oh, surely you jest when you question this question's importance. Say I opt for that there fair-featured sovereign of a skull. What if I play the part of the aforementioned wizard, and swap its rugged lineaments for the feeble ones that are my own? Who shall I become? I. Yes. Who is I, then? Were I sure that the soul houses within the chest, within one's little toe, for all I care, I would fret not so. But the certainty I long for remains as impossible to find. You, oh, I beg of you.
I thought the same about that villager's kneecap. Plates and rubbish. Is this one of them fancy scribble pages?
You needn't worry. Unlike our heads and our bodies, it is we and our souls that are one and indivisible.
Hey, you already checked?
I concur. Pick a new skull if you want one. It's not going...
But of course. Why was I so blind? The soul is not of the body, it is of the spirit. A new...
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
hopping all the way to my boot soles.
Even vermin leave behind a worthy scrap or two.
Oh, I wish there were other bombs that go up around here.
I told you it was a thing. Women alongside the men.
Oh, I'm dripping.
Hey, conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
Then go and find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep? Nah. I've had Matilda. And I do her too, but once she's sure she'll find the head off after we're done. No, you cannot. She's so reptile. What? I haven't even asked a question. That is because there is nothing you can, or want, or may do besides guard
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid.
Loud and bloody well clear, sir.
By the goddesses, tits, I'm parched.
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
This board of killing me so slowly, I wish it came with a knife.
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid.
Charlotte and
Cheers.
Horton.
Oh, I
Aren't
wish
those the
there were other
skeleton
bombs
traders we
that go
met?
up around here.
Charlotte in Sicile and Horton just outside this village.
If this is to be believed, their spirits are trapped in a dark priestess's totem.
Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but her orders don't cure my fever.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
A sheep?
Toasty!
who's next?
Why don't you go yourself then? You already sent Odalin and he's been blown to bits.
You dare to challenge your commander, worm Billy?
He's no commander of ours, orc scum.
That's enough out of the lawyer. I've a solution that's fair for all. Rock, paper, scissors.
Who the bloody hell uses a child's game to decide matters of life and death?
Ready in 3, 2, 1. Scissors! Well, that's one less mind to worry about, so who's next?
It seems that tribesman walked right into one of the wizard's traps.
Let's prove wiser than him, shall we?
In time, eh, my friends?
I needed that.
Bacon
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter. The bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit has need of star stones imbued with human blood, so she can create her death knights. Both the Brotherhood and the orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest. Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Grutilda says he ran off with the bloodstone. The orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Grutilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an orc that did the deed. Once I have it, have a reason to assault the orcs without risking the wrath of the conduit. She'll not stand for theft among immaculates. I am Jarl Woodok's son, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine hail from the snow-capped heights of Tanneroth. Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every city we find, we plunder, and burn, and put to the sword. Sacrifices are they all to the might of the gods. We have plenty of war, of death, and of victory. But now, a goddess we have too. Aye, we have seen the workings of Bloodstone, and loyal are we to she who united. The conduit asked us to do what we do best. Invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of starstones, ready to be charged, and once made into bloodstones... We didn't know Grutilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day. But no matter. There were still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now all that's left is finding a way. Now we're here waiting for further orders from the conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby, but we expect to hear from her shortly. I only hope we'll have the matter of the missing bloodstones sorted by then. I'll not have a soul saying we of the mountain failed to follow through. Aye, an orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleet. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other males among the orcs, he's no fool. He's a spy, a discoverer of secrets. Right now he's looking for the lost wizard servants and God's protector. We would merely kill him. That rat lover on the other hand. Where we go, death is the horror that looms behind us. Where he goes, death is a mercy always out of reach. The orcs? Oh, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the... Why, you may ask? Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. So it is with the Sworn of Tanneroth, and so it is with the Orcs of the Wild. One day the battle must be. One day we will feast, or be feast. Grutilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. She's smart and ruthless. Truly an opponent to be feared. The conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Riverlon can withstand. But she also knows that the pact cannot last. She's well aware the Orcs will eventually go their own way. Be that she needn't fear them, of course. The conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the Orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught when things go sour. Grutilda knows the pact was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram, as a tool to breach the gates and clear the path to triumph, only to be discarded by its operators when the true prize is in. She knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. By the hammer of Fjord Alkmount, I just know she's planning a night, and with the Spinebreaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocted. Grutilda's hulking, horrible dog, built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked. Grutilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death. I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an orc's arm off. The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn. My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar. An orc torturer, courtesy of Grutilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Grutilda remains adamant he's the best of the best.
Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes haven't found him yet.
No, you know that. You cannot. Yes, sir.
Clean up, clean out. You again? You got cotton in your ears, or are you just plain stupid? Chief asked you to look into the matter, did he? Well, I can't say if you know your ass from your forehead, but if you've earned Jarl's trust, you've earned mine too.
Toasty!
Nice undercar, someone. Cool. Let's have another round of ball
Hey, stop that! Clean up, clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid? My goddesses, tits, I'm parched!
Shut your mouth and go get out for the standing gun.
Now there's an idea with a ring to it.
Queen of Diamonds. Out of tea. Finally. Jacko. You the one Jarl sent to replace the ham-fisted toadskin downstairs? About bloody time. The beast down there goes through prisoners like Gilda Godsword goes through suitors. Jarl gave you the all clear to try your hand, did he? All the better. That big brute downstairs hasn't the faintest idea what he's doing. Clubs witness after witness over the head. A son of the mountain am I, and a blood brother of Jarl besides. Chief placed me in charge of guarding the hatch to the prison cellar. Knows I won't hesitate to split the throat of any man or
Kill me now, then. Go on, do it.
Shut your mouth or I'll shut it for you. Get back in there.
Shut tight. All is right.
I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will.
Excuse me. You seem a kindlier sort than these guys. They took him some time ago, and we've been hearing such terrible sounds coming from the other cell.
Hello again, stranger. Do you often visit the condemned in their cells?
He's a wonderful lad, loyal as they come, and he was our spiritual beacon during these dark times. Some say he's got the sight. You know, the power of deep seeing. I think that's why they took him. Nolan does have a reputation for, well, for knowing things. And they must assume he knows where the wizard's servants are hiding.
Poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Shut tight. All is right.
my eyes out
You
with
can
that
do what you
great
like,
gnarled
you
horn of yours. I won't talk.
Shut your mouth, Ralph.
This place reeks of blood and worse.
Law cannot work in these conditions. Smash is art. Law only halfway through creative process. Law what?
Of course, Law, of course. Though I do wonder what this pigskin thinks he can do better than you or I.
Human bleed better than us. Humans squish flat better than us.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk. You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Human silly chatter upset Law's craft. Law need break to regain. Human smash and bash like Law.
I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will. I'll not tell you a thing. Do what you will. Kill me now, then. Go on. A fresh pair of hands, are you? Please, you must kill me now. I will withstand anything, and would rather die. I'll never say a word. But there's something different about you. You don't look like the savages that ransacked our town. In fact, you're like the wizard, aren't you? A being of great power. And
Get him to stop shouting or he'll blow our cover. Perhaps once he knows our true identity, he'll be willing to help us.
If he's done making a ruckus, perhaps he'll be
There's a tunnel in this cellar, known to most only through legend. Explore the back wall of the farthest room in this dank place and you'll find it. And if you can help me find freedom through the tunnel, I'd be willing... Well, I'd tell you how to find the wizard's servants. You've proven yourself no friend to the beasts who destroyed our town. Perhaps, speaking of the others, have you spoken to the other prisoners locked in this terrible place? We mustn't... What's that? They're coming. They've heard us. They're coming. This chaos. This chaos. This chaos.
My arrows bite deep.
This chaos. This, not you lot again. Open hissing. This, not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This chaos.
That ought to hurt.
What's going on in there? It sounds awful.
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This savage. Back for more blood, are you? This chaos. This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This savages. Back for more.
Fury of needles!
This savages. Back for more blood, are you? Savages. Back for more blood, are you?
I'm dying!
This chaos. This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This chaos. This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This chaos. This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it? This chaos. This not you lot again. Oath and hissy. This chaos. This chaos. This not too long again. Oath and hissy, was it? This savages.
Trying to resist this, worm!
This chaos. This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Eye of the eagle, talons of the hawk.
This chaos. Back for more blood, are you?
Apply some pressure.
This savages. Back for more blood, are you?
I need that.
This savages. Back for more blood, are you? This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Ever been struck by lightning?
again? Oath and hissy, was it? This not you lot again? Oath and hissy, was it? This not you lot again? Oath and hissy, was it?
The seven. Call me home.
This not you lot again? Oath and hissy, was it? This chaos.
So many arrows! So little time!
This chaos.
On the mend!
This not you lot again? Oath and hissy, was it?
I needed that.
Hail, my heroes, and good riddance to those hateful savages.
Bless the seven! I am restored!
Back on my feet again.
I cannot thank you enough for dispatching those brutes.
I need to dry off.